and once you get the Ags, easy pickings. I believe in the Huskar for Parker, even though I don't think I've ever seen it. It is also not that late game kind of Parker that we're used to, so it is, you know, it's a curveball.
He played twice the hero into competitive. He went 11-4 against Hokori 5 months ago, and he went 7-9 on an open qualifier. That's how much he has played the hero. So has 2 competitive matches out of his 241.
Wow.
Matches.
Yeah, but that's why they call it a cheese, because you do not want to use it all the time. And compared to, let's say, you know, old school Qualifier, that was literally ban Broodmother, ban Lone Druid every single time, where you know exactly what cheese is coming from. In this case, you don't see it coming in. But I do agree, the Weaver is probably your best tool against the Huskar.
Yeah, I feel like they're going all in on lanes. That's why like Huskar Dazzle sounds like a amazing lane. Anything Dazzle sounds like amazing lane. Snapfire pretty decent on mid lane. Doesn't really lose the lane to any hero. And Tiny Razor also a great lane. So you can expect Infamous to have a great start.
They are going to go in on to see Smile. They got the damage in. Nasty dots are being spread out. Oscar dropping low, but it is going to be first blood for Parker, and he is looking for more bloods to make. Stinger does get himself back. Going to turn their attention. Actually, it's going to be the kill onto Oscar. A lot of damage being spread all over the place. Should be looking like it's 3 bounty. Stinger's trying to get himself up there in time, but alone will be able to scoop up the bounty. And probably 3 bounties for the Infamous side. And they're going aggressive tri-lane as well on Infamous.
Sound like an idea to shut down Actor, but it's actually really good tri-lanes for Luna. Luna loves tri-lanes because the hero that you have the blessing.
So Parker does go back though.
Yeah, that was weird.
I guess
but Parker, he gets first blood. He has 6 stick charges. That's really good because Huskar, he struggles on the first 2 levels. It's something that if you know Huskar the hero, you abuse this a lot. Some people, they're just like scared by Huskar because the hero is a lane dominator, and they forget his first 2 levels are terrible. So at least he got a head start.
Yeah, kind of like with the Timbersaw, where you're always terrified with you can't kill him, but you forget that he is very, very squishy in the early game. And then, you know, it's level 4, level 3, level 4, and then all of a sudden the hero's immortal and you can never touch him ever again.
Yeah. It'll take some time to his immortal. I guess what makes him immortal in this game is actually the Dazzle. So it's a lot of on Schofield to actually find this Dazzle every team fight.
We also didn't even discuss the fact that Alone is playing the Snapfire mid this game. Which is a surprising pick coming into play as well.
I'm just thinking here if it's a lone hero or what they could have done. Yeah, Tiny Mid would be weird because then you have Snapfire Razor lane. So that was the best choice.
And now you've got a 4 position that can jump in as well. Toss back onto Oscar. There is mana for an Avalanche if they want to go for a kill, though Oscar needs to be a little bit careful. Stinger dropping low, but Oscar's too far away to join in. Michel in trouble, does have Magic Wand charges, has a toss available in a second, so K1 needs to be careful because otherwise he's going to get tossed underneath the tower. And Oscar slows down K1, the kill might come in onto Michel, and K1 will be just fine. They also get the kill onto Parker in the top lane at the same time. I think there was a bit of a mistake there from Oscar because he should have been further deeper underneath the tower.
Yeah, on both lanes also, because Huskar, he died with the magic stick charges. And again, like he's level 2 and trying to go aggressive. That's why I told you, he's not a hero spammer. It's dangerous to pick like a cheese pick for someone that's not spamming the hero. Whisper knew that Huskar level 2 is really bad, but seems like Parker didn't know.
Well, I assume he knew. I probably just made a mistake.
Because even with the first blood, he managed to die. But at least now, Whisper no resources. Gojira, he wants to die here, actually. He might kill himself to the neutrals. Has boots, so he can go back base, but dying is more worth here, I guess. That's what... Yeah, he wants to die. Or not.
No, he's just gonna take
Jungles.
the long one. No, he's just gonna heal up. Ugh, okay. Without any mana in the lane, that's also not the greatest. Mid, C-Small versus Alone. They're definitely spamming all their mana on each other. But the water runes are coming through soon enough. Michel is a little bit too slow on the rotation, though. So they should both be able to get a nice little refill.
Oh, but Tiny, Michael.
Oh, he does get there in time. That is problematic for C-Smile. And now you actually wish that Gojira went back to base.
Yeah, now probably he's telling Gojira, they stole my rune. Why you didn't steal? Okay, so now you die and you refill my bottle. That's very mid lane thing to do, you know? Tell, hey, you need to die, bro.
Just die for me, please.
Yeah.
There's no
Otherwise,
reason for you to live without any
There's a
mana.
Oh no, he's not dying. But he's really playing on the limit of the hero.
Yeah, and
And
Michel as
Michael-
well coming in from behind. This could be problematic. Does not have Dissimilate. Avalanche. Toss up. He needs the right target. They are going to get the cookie stun in, and Alone gets the kill on C-Smile. Good rotations coming in, and they even give him the tip right there. BM action coming into play for Infamous.
Yeah, and he missed like 2 wave of range creeps. That's a lot. Gojira taking the XP. Not the very support thing to do, but it's gonna be fine.
Well, you know,
Parker.
at least he gets some experience for his troubles. Top lane, Whisper does not have Shikuchi available right now. He's gonna go for the fight, but Parker gets healed up pretty nicely by Affliction. Also has Shallow Grave available, and that is gonna be a pretty big kill. Whisper had a 3-kill streak, and that is gonna help Parker get himself his items. Oh, if the career dies, Helm of the Iron Will, it does die. That is actually a pretty big loss.
Definitely. He really wants that Mordigian as soon as possible, and this item helps him a lot on the laning stage.
Bottom lane, Kisses come in as well, and they get a kill onto both the heroes in the bottom lane. So it's looking pretty good for the start for Infamous at the moment.
Yeah, they're winning. They were winning 2 lanes and now are close to winning 3 lanes with that kill. But Oscar is still having a rough time bottom, even though he's level 5. He doesn't have that much farm, and Razor is a hero that you really need to win your lane because you don't farm Ancients. So
Think
Oscar-
actually TP top.
I amplify my
He's just
impact.
walking up. Okay, they're gonna try lane now on the side of Beast Coast.
they have the catapult, and probably they want to make Huskar go jungle. Because a hero that doesn't like going jungle.
I don't really know what they're planning here. Gojira is just looking to die. Okay, it's gonna be the kill onto Affliction. Parker takes some heavy damage. Also, oh, he didn't have the mana for Shallow Grave because he used Shadow Wave. Okay, I was already wondering why he died so quickly. But, okay, they get a kill somehow. That should
Yeah.
never have happened.
C-Smile, he had the DD also. I think that's a reason why they were all top. Maybe if he could join.
Oh, well, C-Smile's dropping low. Avalanche, toss underneath the tower. Alone is still there. No cookie available. C-Smile takes some heavy damage from that tower. Does have himself the Resonant Pulse, but he might just go back in onto Alone, and Alone might get caught here in trouble. Nope, the Shotgun Blast will connect, and he does find the kill. Parker, in the meantime, did die top to the dive. And because, of course, the mid laner was so preoccupied, they could not get a good rotation towards top. And a double kill comes in for Whisper, getting some earn charges to boot. Spirit Vessel is not even that far away.
Yeah, and they still have the catapult. That's huge. They can do a lot of damage here. They can even take the tower. Wyvern gets 1 point.
Well, Alone comes TPing in, so maybe a little bit too risky. There's no Weaver time lapse. But you're gonna have to make some 360 no-scopes to hit Whisper there, unless Michel... He is playing so well on the Tiny. He is everywhere, coming in from the trees, coming in from behind, and surprising them the entire time on Beast Coast.
Yeah, and if he gets a dagger, he can destroy the game. Such a good start for Michael. Although on the mid lane, Chris Smile has the Arcane Rune. That means a lot. They can definitely get a kill with this. He doesn't have a TP, so I'm not sure if they should be fighting bottom. Oscar?
Oscar trying to get himself out of there. Not really that tanky with the urn charges on him. Oscar actually, Shallow Grave is going to keep him alive. He's going to go for the TP away. Is it just in time? Yes, it is. He gets himself in towards the fountain. Infliction is going to TP out as well. They get a kill and they fall back. In the nick of time, Parker needs to be careful because C-Smile is looking for the kill onto the Huskar. But there's an armlet and he can toggle. And again, look at that nasty Tiny. He's everywhere. Honestly, Mitchell is playing a superb game on the Tiny.
Oh man, C-Smile, he's 0-4-1. 9 minutes of game.
Not having a lot of fun. That one kill is that he's been part of, you know, at the start of the game as well.
Yeah. Michael on Stinger. He has the tree throw.
Yeah, not enough damage it seems.
There is little hope for Dire's middle tower.
He does not have much mana, Michel. What's he getting? Okay, he's getting a clarity delivered.
Is under attack.
But yeah, if he's got mana, he is scary. He is level 6 at the moment. Kujira is also level 6, so hookshot is a thing. Nice block. Drains the mana of the Tiny. Kujira, Clockwork, can he get away? They're coming in from every angle, and that is a very unfortunate Clockwork because it's a 5-man rotation to kill him.
It seems like he just wants to create space and get information of heroes, while Chris Lux is able to farm and recover his game because he's level 7 still. Basically, the Clockwork just jumped alone, trying to make some space in the map. This mid lane, like, Chris Smile, I believe all the difference in the match is because he's not having the best of the games.
Yeah, a little bit of an unfortunate start. It's also kind of problematic that Void Spirit is a hero that does not come back that well from behind. It just doesn't farm as efficiently as a lot of other mid laners do.
Yeah. And it's very underwhelming from what you expect from a first phase hero. You really think like this guy's gonna shine, playing really well on the hero. And he got all the runes. He got a DD, then Arcane, and now has the Envy rune.
Yeah, but he didn't get that
Michael?
4-minute water rune. And that really did him dirty.
Yeah.
Stinger does have a curse available. There's going to be the toss onto a Lone. Lone's not too happy about it.
Oh, Michael. It might be a really good kill for C-Smile. But Pokemon's
Stinger.
alone.
Still very low. Alone needs to get himself out of there and jump in from C-Smile. Will be able to get the kill. Hook shot in on the backline. Oscar does find Stinger in the meantime. Parker did rotate through. Whisper still has time lapse available. He's trying to get the kill onto the Tiny, who's juking his way through. Shallow Grave comes out. Affliction now doesn't have Shallow Grave himself. Does have a Shadow Wave level 2. Should be able to keep him alive. But C-Smile is walking in. Gets a freebie here. Make that 2. They're playing a very interesting game because C-Smile just gets 3 kills. Will eventually die to Parker. Now Gojira is going to be hunted down, slowed down. Parker does not have a leap available just yet. But yeah, we'll end the chase. It was actually... They just gave 2 kills to C-Smile there.
Yeah. The only bad thing for beastcoast is that Whisper was dead, so he didn't get the Vessel charges, and they must have it in order to kill the Huskar, so they need to go for a Dazzle kill or Razor kill in order to have those charges. Otherwise, Huskar is just unbeatable. They gonna go look for Hector. Stinger might break this mode.
Parker's got a Dragon Lance, interesting choice. Gojira's gonna get leapt upon. Clockwork is going to be a pretty nice kill. In comes Michel on the side, of course. Catches out Stinger, takes him down. And they're going to walk towards Roche right now with the Clockwork being dead and no Wyvern available either. Plus, the most important part is Wyvern doesn't have a TP. But yeah, Parker going for the Dragon Lance after the Armlet. It's... I don't actually know what I expect from a Huskar. Most of the time it's just, you know, Armlet into the Heaven's Halberd Rush.
I guess he felt like he wasn't able to get the Weaver, and with this extra range, he might. Some extra stats also. He can break it later and make the BKB.
Oh no, he misses the toss back. They were just out of range, unfortunately.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Well, yeah, once this Tiny gets a Bling Dagger, Michel's gonna be absolutely disastrous to deal with.
Yeah. It's just 1k advantage, but it feels like 4k or even more. Especially with the Aegis.
They're a scary bunch here, this infamous side. However, in the meantime, K1 is farming. He
they
is
found
getting a
Alone.
decent farm. Alone, nowhere near the rest of his team.
Was he alone? That's what you're saying?
I was trying to not say it because it's like too obvious and it gets said every single freaking cast.
But he was literally alone.
He was alone.
And Oscar, but the thing is,
Twice the
Whisper
measure of
can't cancel
power.
TPs. Yeah, that's the thing. So you have like Whisper, Stinger going for ganks, and the guys just TP out.
Yeah,
Especially
you need
with
that
the
clockwork with him.
Dazzle.
Gajira needs to
Yeah.
be walking with him every single time.
And Dazzle is maxing the Shallow Grave. It's gonna be interesting because then he's gonna have like the Poison Touch Shard with only 1 level on Poison Touch.
Yeah, that's what happens way too often. Every single Dazzle has that. Poison Touch 1, Poison Touch 2, and then get the shard. It slightly
Gajira?
tilts me for the most part, but I get, you know, Shallow Grave is so valued this game. The healing amplification with Huskar is the main reason why it's so value. You get 10% healing amplification. You get healing amplification per 10% missing. And you get 8% on a Huskar, who's gonna be there at like 1 HP.
Yeah.
It is
amazing.
ridiculous how much value that is.
Yeah. It's interesting that Clockwork, he was basically like scouting slash feeding, so his team could take the tier 1 tower bottom.
Parker's
And
almost
now
done with the
seems
tier
like
2
more
tower
fight.
top. He's gonna get jumped. Does get the good toggle. Shallow Grave comes in. He's just continuing his ham fight. And Shallow Grave, okay, 15-second cooldown, so that's a little bit more on the scarier side. They place a bunch wards on the left side as well. Those nice, good old classic Tinker wards. Now they got vision of the area, so this tower should fall.
Yeah, I think they're gonna just give away this tower. Like Luna is just farming. Maybe they try to go for a curse and run away, but don't seem like they want to take the fight. Whisper is close to his Maelstrom. Luna has nothing.
Okay, Barker, bit nutty there. Going in, going ham. Will be just fine as well. There's just, it feels like they can't touch this Huskar at the moment, and he's got the full Heaven's Halberd finished up as well. Going high ground. 16 minutes into the game, they do not fear death. They actually don't fear anything because Parker's jumping in aggressively. Shallow Grave is going to keep him healed up for the time being. Whisper does rotate through. Parker's going ham with the damage. They get the curse off onto Michel. He doesn't actually get a bad curse against him considering the situation. Ice Time Lapse just barely survives. And Parker still has that Aegis available. They did not really lose anything on Infamous. They just need to wait for, yeah, Affliction has his Shallow Grave available again and they can go back up high.
That was a weird curse because he could either take away Aegis or kill the Dazzle.
Parker again, Shallow Grave, charging forward. Can he get a freebie? He's looking for a nice kill and does get blown up for his first life. Still has a second life available. No BKB though, so that's a little bit problematic and he is very far away. So Gajira is walking right in front of him. Parker wants to bail out immediately and should be able to get out, but they are lurking a bit too long in the enemy's base. They're getting slightly aggressive here. Alone is still nearby with the shotgun blast. We'll get a freebie onto Stinger in the meantime, but they'll just bail out. Infamous, they dealt a bit of damage to the tower, forced everyone back at the very least.
Yeah, and it's really good to have this first Aegis taken out. Even though they did some tier 3 damage, I think you wanted maybe like to get the mid tier 2 tower would be more valuable than going kind of this all-in high ground.
They played the high ground defense pretty nicely though.
Oh, Alone. He doesn't have a TP.
He's got bots. 10 seconds and he'll be gone.
Yeah, because they had the info, because C-Smile, he killed the creep that he TP'd to on the mid lane. Gojira failed to find him.
Alone back in base. His BKB is pretty much done. He's going for the shard afterwards. And I assume we're going to get to see the good old classics right-click snapfire.
Parker went for a halberd. You have the regen and lifesteal amp. That's definitely something. But I don't know if a BKB or straight agony have been better.
The evasion's also nice. Right now, the only thing that really does kill you is probably the magic damage. Like, physical is not really something you have to fear, considering Berserker's Blood gives you magic magic resist amplification, so it's actually not too bad.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, I'm just getting worried that since they're doing this 5-man, even though that happens when they do the 4 protect one, it's happening with the 5-man, that everything goes to Parker, and now Void Spirit is already ahead of the Snapfire. So they have everything on one core. Of course, you have a Dazzle, which makes it great, but again, it's kind of off meta, and if you don't finish the game so early, you will be punished for that.
Who cares about meta? Actually, most people.
Finger.
Oh.
But there are some people that just create their own metas. They are just chunking down all these towers. Parker's not too far away from the Aghanim Scepter right now. That Aghanim Scepter will be absolutely huge.
From Michael. He wanna go for the blink toss.
If you could get a Wyvern freebie, that would be great. Again, walking up the high ground. Michel coming in. Avatos. They're not back to defend in the base. And Stinger's is dead. Does have a buyback available. Parker getting rid of any debuff that gets thrown on him in the meantime.
Yeah, but this buyback can be very scary.
Sidestep. Easy. Parker, though. Shallow Grave immediately thrown out. Does give away that they have vision of the high ground, though, because he was hitting that tower from the low ground.
Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna reward it. And you can see, like, the Michael wards that I mentioned. They have, like, 2 wards inside the base.
Yeah, especially that one topside still living. Gojira gets the TP away. Okay. That really cost them a lot of time and effort to kill off the clock, and they don't even manage to finish him off.
Yeah, I don't even know if it was worth that Wyvern kill from what they got in exchange. Okay, here the D-ward from Stinger. Because they showed 2 waves and they got a lot of farm on Luna and Void Spirit. Meanwhile, they were just like doing a 5-man. They didn't force the buyback on Wyvern.
See smile?
And Wyvern, yeah.
Needs to be careful. Roche is up in 20 though. And that's kind of like that second Roche, you probably will be able to get the mid tier 2 and walk up the high ground. Plus the shard is so good on Huskar. Oh,
yeah,
see smile. Dust. Then they get the control. He's elusive. And the perfect blink, the perfect damage, the perfect kill.
Even an XD on all chat. Because he knew about the gank. He was just like baiting and he was like, okay, I can escape, I have invis, I have so many escape abilities. And this early Roche really helps Infamous because they are on the timer, and as early as they can get this Roche, the better it is. Especially with the shard, really good for the Dazzle. I don't know if it would make any sense to give it to the Huskar just because it's your carry and it has
It's really good on Huskar though. Especially with the Shallow Grave on you. Plus Dazzle's got level 1 poison touch. Like, meh.
Yeah. This code seems like they know and they would just give it away with Block trying to go for this kill. No. Oh, he got the Roche kill.
Ah, he did. Well, Stinger does die. Bottom lane is being pushed in heavily. They're actually doing a lot of damage. TP's get cancelled. Bajira with a hook shot play coming in, but that just forces another TP back to base. Though the tier 3 tower is dropping. Michel is the one here. But they are TPing a multitude of heroes in. K1's continuing the fight. Has a BKB so he can get away. He's going to go in onto Affliction. Who's going to get stunned? Can't get the Shallow Grave cast off, and K1 will get the TP away in the nick of time. So he gets a kill. He gets the tier 3 tower. First team to break base is beastcoast during all of that. And delays any push coming out for Infamous for a bit longer.
Yeah, beastcoast, they're so experienced. They really know how to play the map, how to play waves. They knew the Roche was going on, but instead of trying to contest, they just gave it away. Clockwork trying to go for the steal. Meanwhile, Luna was splitting, and that TP cancel, it gave so much information away. Luna knew he could be there for a while. T-Smile?
He's just cutting the creep wave, also has Zags now done.
Yeah, they might want to try to take out this first life.
Doesn't have the Ags yet, but he does have a BKB, which makes him fear pretty much nothing during a team fight.
This Clockwork buff is really good for Gojira, because look at him, he's just...
Oh, actually, Stinger caught out again. Wyvern dead for 30 without a buyback, but top lane, Whisper splitting it up. K1 is walking in as well, and that's going to force them all the way back again. They are playing so well on Beast Coast.
Yeah, and there's Aghanings on Void Spirit, so that Dazzle is not such a trouble when bursting the Husker.
Snapfire TP was cancelled again by Gojira, by the way. Another hook shot cancelled.
Look, he's gonna die, but he doesn't.
Yeah, no, it's delaying every push that they can throw out on the Infamous side. This is really well done. They also have 3 super aggressive wards on the Radiant side.
The cool hair dies, but at least gives some info away. You don't have any items, Michael.
He's trying to run, but he's got a bug on him. So there's no running away, especially with K1 on the chase. Who went for the Shadow Blades, going for the Silver Edge. Double Invis on the Dire side as well. Plus the break is going to be pretty good against Barker. But this is all just delay going in. It just delays the push from Infamous just a bit more every single time.
Yeah, and they have only 2 minutes on this Aegis. I don't think they're gonna be able to use it to go high ground. At least Parker's gonna farm his Aghanings, which is super, super strong. Oh, Oscar.
Stinger almost got taken down, but K1 walks in. BKB versus BKB. Alone is nearby. Oscar gets cookied away. Hook shot in though. Gojira with a great catch, and Oscar, his BKB is not going to be able to keep him away from the enemy lines. He's just going to get overwhelmed. Shadowgrave has been expended by Affliction as well. They're looking for more. Parker's got the Ags finished up though, so you got to be careful. Gojira's going to be the target here. Cookie forward. Cold Embrace comes out to play, and that's the Aegis already gone. Gojira so tanky on the Clockwork, does eventually die. Stinger's looking for, well, just a way to stay alive in the meantime. Affliction has to give himself a nice heal, but that's a big catch onto Whisper. He just uses time lapse as well. The Weaver does have a BKB, so he doesn't get the dots on him. Whisper dropping low. Parker gets the kill, and he is on a mega kill streak. But immediately, you know what K1's thinking. He's splitting it up. He's making sure no creeps will be able to walk up the high ground.
Oh, the Huskar TP.
He's doing a lot. See Smile. Toss onto the creeps. And a great silence onto Parker, but there's going to be the duel, and C Smile will die. Probably. Possibly. Indeed, delete.
Yeah, that Void Spirit kill gives a bit of hope for Infamous, because otherwise, it seems like the game is going really, really rough for them. Huskar still had BKB for the second life, so that means maybe he wouldn't die on a normal team fight, because he would have the BKB. But already shows how easy they can kill this Huskar. They have Vessel, they have percentage damage HP with the Wyvern.
Who's also going for a Shadow Blade on the Wyvern. He's just all getting invis. I guess, you know, invisibility is invincibility.
Yeah, maybe that Witchblade would be great also, but getting extra info and the enemy team not able to find you so easily on team fights means a lot. Affliction, he goes for his ward.
Yeah,
that ward on high ground already won them many, many games. So I would expect Whisper to know it. Whisper.
Oh, that is a painful catch. Weaver's dead for 70. Does have a buyback. In the meantime, K1 is just splitting bottom lane. Alone is there to defend it, but he can't really do anything against that superbly farmed Luna. So they are the first ones to get the range racks. Actually, a jump coming in. C-Smile, he's dead. 60 seconds, no Void Spirit. This is problematic. Hookshot comes in. Parker, he's going to get Shallow Grave healed up. In the meantime, there is a duel almost in a couple of seconds. The curse comes up onto Parker, and they make sure that they at least get rid of the dazzle. In the meantime, Gojira, Clockwork dropping low, but that's the shards from Parker, healing him up. K1's in trouble. K1's getting overwhelmed. No BKB available. K1's dead. 90 seconds. No buyback available for Luna. Stinger in the trees. He's going to get chunked up as well, and that is honestly almost, that's game. That could be game.
Yeah. Whisper is going to farm. I thought he was going to cut some waves. Really well played by Parker. I thought he was gonna be dead there, but actually the Wyvern Curse just gave him more time to reel up.
Yeah, and that shard. He popped his inner fire, and he just got like 1,000 HP from that instantaneously. That shard's so amazing.
And Chris Luck is dying really fast on the team fight. He's not being able to kite it properly.
Wyvern's gonna get caught. Parker, he's not even using life break for that kill because he wants the other support added on top. Should he be able to get the kill? Gojira with the refresher going back in. Parker is dropping low, but it is still a Huskar, and low is not dead just yet. Gets a double kill. The two supports are dead. Buyback came out from Stinger. Does have his curse in 10 seconds. Mitchell with the toss back, and C-Smile's gonna get dueled again, and Parker just keeps on chunking away, and it's this Tiny, man. Mitchell is playing an absolute god tier game on the Tiny.
Yeah, and Chris Luck not on the best of his games. Seems like Whisper, Hector, they had great games, but this Void Spirit didn't really have an impact. A lot because of Michael playing really, really well and always being able to toss him. Hector, Silver Edge.
Gotta still be very careful, of course, because even if you pop BKB, you can get dueled. For Megas, buyback from C-Smile, nice hook shot from Gojira. There's going to be the leap forward onto K1. He's going to be held in at bay, and K1 dropping low, but he does stay alive. BKB keeps on him going, and the game is not over just yet. It will be a nice tree toss from Michael just to get the kill in the end onto Gojira, but we'll get the TP back to base. Bottom lane is going to be defended as well. And they keep the last set of racks alive on the side of Beast Coast.
Yeah, that Silver Edge from Hector made him able to kill the Huskar, but I guess Infamous, they got a bit cocky and they just thought, okay, we want to do Megas, we can commit it, because they still have so much advantage. And now with the buyback on C-Smile, they just need to kill him again, and it seems like an easy job because they've done this 9 times.
Oh, but Luna 9 times? Jeez.
Yeah, Luna is a hero that takes mid really, really fast, and no buyback on Huskar.
This is actually a little bit scary. Though, of course, you could be put in an awkward position as well if you actually get tossed back. But without a Huskar buyback, it does pose a significant problem here. Roche is up in 30 seconds as well. That's definitely going to be a position that both these teams are eyeing up. I do not know why the Courier is in the Roche pit, because it doesn't give vision anymore.
Yeah.
But okay.
It's just to feed to the Clockwork. Okay. You get info, Clockwork inside the pit.
The more you know.
It's scouted.
Technically, it scouts something that the Clockwork walks into the pit for half a second.
Yeah.
If it gets attacked by the enemies in the pit, does it give away that Roshan died? That Roshan is up, I mean?
No, I don't think so. Okay, we're sub. They do have the info.
It is an Ags Roche as well.
Buyback status, Razor, Snapfire, Tiny.
Oh, Luna's got that. Lincoln's just done in time on K1. That is actually pretty big. The
So
duel is a
basically,
problem.
you want Tiny to initiate because you have the buyback. Or you can just die.
Well, they are going to go in onto the Tiny. There's the overclock. Hook shot in again. Leap in onto the Wyvern, who's going to get chunked up. Force after the high ground Parker is going to be just Gucci. C-Smile, where? Why is he there? He's trying to kill Affliction alone, and that's a rough spot because he's dead for 100. You mentioned it. Buyback use. That is problematic. And Gojira will be forced to TP out, but that is going to be Roshan in favor of Infamous. And that's a free Ags who's alone going to get the Ags, or maybe Affliction for that second usage of the BKB on Parker?
I guess alone. Because then you have one more stage. Yeah. And another sort of initiation. They're pinging Actor. If they kill Actor, it's over.
Oh, leap forward, but problem is Barker doesn't have. He can break it actually with Evan's Halberd.
Did the creeps take the bottom racks or it was already gone?
The range racks was already gone ages ago.
Okay.
That was when I think Alone wanted to defend it and realized that he can't actually fight against K1.
Yeah, yeah.
Barker 25 is that's a big one. Burning Spear's pure damage.
Yeah. I think so. Oh,
Tower is under attack.
the Lucent Beam with the shard took half of Dazzle HP. Whisper. They're basically creating some space till they get the Void Spirit up. What do you have? Huskar with Aegis, Cheese, Aghanins, BKB, Satanic, Dazzle to save him, Snapfire to save him. Man,
Dire's middle tower
it's 7k that feels like 35k all alone with the
K1, he's gonna get stunned. Upon stun, Curse comes out onto Alone to hold him at bay. TP from Oscar does hurt Alone a little bit, but he does. Oh, Globs are actually, the Gobble is on cooldown right now, so he can't catch up to K1. They're looking for a fight here. Was a nice attempt. Vegeta hook shots in towards the creeps. And Whisper trying to BKB scurry away. Oscar is nowhere near his team. He tried to go for the solo K1 kill, but K1 is forced to pop the BKB. And look at that! The move coming in, the toss forward, Whisper dropping low. He's going to get dueled. Whisper's dead, 120 seconds Alone going for the kisses, but will not be able to connect it onto Stinger. But in the meantime, Gojira is back to split pushing. Bottom lane, they are just doing every single play possible on the side of Beast Coast to try and get this game back on track.
Yeah, they're just like, okay, let's split for 1 hour till Chrisluck get items, and then we fight 5 against 5. That's what it feels like. They're really struggling to get items on C-Smile. Whisper, he's gonna have buyback in 30 seconds. He definitely is gonna use it, so it's gonna be a 5 against 5. But probably they're getting Magas here.
Yeah, but if they're not careful, Beast Coast is going to do the exact same. Barker is right-clicking a small
Luna.
creep. Yeah,
He wants to go Throne.
they are considering it right now. He is going to go Throne. He is going to go for the damage push. It is being spread apart, and this is dangerous for Infamous. So
He doesn't have
K1,
TP on Actor.
oh, K1, he's in trouble. He's going to get controlled up. They're continuing in the damage. Do they have enough to get rid of K1? He doesn't have Eclipse available. Alone does drop. He actually doesn't have a buyback himself. Oscar TP's through. Affliction dies in the meantime on the other side of the map. Affliction does buy back into the fray. Avalanche in from Michael with the toss forward, pushing C-Smile out of position. And K1 does have his TP available right now. Parker's trying to get rid of the melee racks.
He's alone.
But yeah, he's completely alone. He can't 1v5 the enemy team.
Yeah. Dazzle is tipping on the post.
Oh no, this is very scary, Infamous. He's still going on though. He's still going for it.
Bottom barracks are under
Yeah.
attack.
He actually went for the life break damage. Okay.
They're looking for the Dazzle. They pinged the Dazzle.
Mega creeps.
And they're just
Yeah,
gonna
I-
let him take the. I would have expected them to at least try to kill off the Oscar. Considering he was alone.
Was the right move. They feel like they don't have to overcommit. They feel like they're the ones better managing the waves. And if the wave gets close to Infamous base, Luna is gonna finish the game. And Huskar won't. Because it's against a Wyvern. Like, Wyvern, you're definitely gonna win time. You can control him for some time. With Clockwork, Wyvern, on the other hand, the Luna hits your throne, you just lose it. Okay, you can start to drain damage with Static Link, but it won't be enough.
Yeah, those two
I
are.
really like the way that actor's playing. No buyback, like just going all in. Oh, but Huskar.
I mean, if you're gonna go for that play, at least get yourselves the rapier. Alone is gonna get spotted. Gojira gets a big catch. Pops the BKB on the Snapfire. Does need to be very careful. This K1's coming in, and Alone, he does not have a buyback available. He is dead. Dead for 80 seconds. Oscar struggling stealing it from K1. He's dropping low though to this Luna, who's going to pop the Eclipse, and that forces them out of that area. Though Parker's nearby and he's lying in wait. He's trying to get a possible catch here. K1 will be able to walk it off, and it's getting to a very scary situation here for Infamous. Because again, one bad team fight on their part, and they've also lost the game.
Yeah. Whisper also has Lincolns now, so one more Lincolns on top of Hector's one, because he's definitely going to be throwing on Hector all the time. Hector got the ninja gear, pretty good for that red dodo. Yeah, he's already swapping the items. Trickster cloak, also amazing, but I guess ninja gear is just better. Arcane room bottom. Things are starting to line up for beastcoast.
I mean, they've been pretty effective at keeping the game going for as long as possible, and now, I mean, they are mega, but they do have a Luna, so they're actually pretty solid against dealing with megas pushing out. Same with Weaver.
I restore my connection.
Weaver's
to the
going
void.
Orchid. Feels like he wants to be the one finding the Dazzle, because Void Spirit, if he jumps, he's dead. I don't know. Maybe Aghanim's on Weaver would make some sense if you're also going all in on protecting Hector.
It is a scary situation, because Alone is the one that has the bots, and ETP's back to base to defend it every single time, but he can't actually fight against K1. Not even close, he just dies in seconds. What would you go for next on
Lead, but not Wraith Pack.
Wyvern? Oh yeah.
Probably because Luna was going Satanic and he gave up on that. So probably he communicated, okay, I need lifesteal, you're the one giving me lifesteal. I'm not buying Satanic. I need MKB. Oh,
You need so much. Stun, Whisper, does get the BKB, TP off. They don't, well, they do have a way to get on top of him, but Parker a little bit too far away, probably considering overwhelming Blink, maybe?
I think Parker needs travel because he's just too slow and has such a huge cooldown on TP, and he's gonna get kited and everything is on him.
Yeah, look like the Tiny trying to defend the base against the Luna Illusions, who are just slowly but surely chunking away at the tower.
Lexion, you're dead.
Affliction.
Or not?
No, the cookie not going to be able to keep him alive. And that is 90 seconds. No Affliction. Look at Parker leaping into enemy territory. He's in a bit of trouble. Break comes out. Does pop his BKB going for the fight. He needs to heal up. But Parker hookshotted upon is dropping low. Husker is dead. That is a huge kill. 100 seconds. Roshan, how long is it going to take? A minute and a half. But Parker does it. Have buyback.
And now is Alone the one cutting waves. Things have changed. BC, they are the ones that want to go Throne.
That's going to force out a buyback, but, you know, this is also one of those situations. You overextend on Beast Coast, you lose the Luna, and Infamous walks into the pit.
Seasma, it's been so long he didn't get an item, but at least now has 5.5k. He can buy like a motorcycle with that. Maybe a car if he keeps saving.
Yeah, 5.5k, you can get a pretty okay car. Not a great one, but, you know.
In Europe, man.
Yeah, in Europe.
I'm a Brazilian.
Wait, how expensive are the cars over there?
Of our currency, like a new car is like 70, 80.
Not a new car, bro. I'm talking about a used one from like 2010.
A bad one, used one is like 40, 50k of our currency, which is like 10k dollars.
Yeah, 10k. Okay, 10k is probably 2017, a pretty decent one. But that's a lot of card talk while they're losing their racks. It's about to be Megas versus Megas. Alone needs to be a little bit careful. And K1's just pushing further forward. Oscar will be at least able to static link K1, steal the damage away from the Luna. They are TPing through. Luna, K1's actually dropping very low. He's just dying to Oscar. Can he get the kill? Oscar's so very close, but he does not have the detection. K1's running away. Oscar's chasing as hard as he can. Not guessing correctly. K1's just going to turn it around with the Eclipse and gets the kill. Oh my god. Dust. Dust, man. Carry dust for damn sake.
Invisibility is invincibility, right?
Yeah, that's so sad right there.
Megas against Megas. Whoa. What a match.
And Roshan is up. That's the 4th one with a refresher shard. Both teams definitely want a refresher shard in this game.
Yeah, just Clockwork and Dazzle doesn't have buyback. 1 minute cooldown. Hector and Wyvern, they like buyback because of gold.
See Smile. He's getting locked in. And this does get popped. Gojira with the hook shot. Curse comes out onto the Tiny. Doesn't take that much damage from the Huskar, but they do manage to get the kill onto Affliction. That's very, very problematic for Parker. He's going to go in for the fight against K1. He does heal up nicely. K1's actually dead. This is very problematic. Does have a buyback available. Is going to buy back a TP immediately. Parker still has the cheese, eats it up, doesn't heal that much to be fair, considering his health pool, and Parker is going to die. His corpse flying in the middle of the sky, that was very weird, and will crumble to death, and that should be Roshan with the HG's Aghanim Scepter and Refresher Shard for Beast Ghost.
Yeah, Huskar does have buyback, but okay, Alone trying to cut waves, he does have buyback also. Smile doesn't find him. DD bottom. And I guess illusions from Hector. Oh, are they gonna scout it?
I think, yeah, it's
scouted.
daytime. You should have seen it.
Yeah, he has vision. Oh man, the DD. Do they have a scepter to dispel it? Do they have? Oh, why?
Why does he drop his?
Because then they don't know he has BKB. That's the thing. Because you don't see the refresher, so you're not aware that he has BKB. That's the play. Would
have been hilarious if there was like, you know, a random Dazzle walking about. And then just, oh, nice. Scoop that one up. But yeah, they gotta kind of, they don't have fortification available. They need to buy back right now. Because it's a double damage K1. They're going in. Michelle gets tossed forward. They get a catch. Stinger, great curse to Affliction, and this does keep him alive for a little bit longer, but does it keep him alive in total? Yes, he does stay alive. At the very least, Static Link steals the damage away from K1, toss back onto Stinger, but he's pretty much already served his purpose here. Hook shot, great catch from Gojira, pushes them back. Parker to the low ground, he's going to leap in, trying to catch the players off guard. And Gojira is surrounded by enemies at the moment, but he hook shots himself to safety, or safety, maybe not with Oscar on the chase. Double kills secured, and 2 kills here for Infamous. Pretty good. C-Smile needs to be careful. Alone almost had a catch there. He's going to throw out the yeet, guesses incorrectly, and C-Smile walks away.
That was just in time buyback for Parker, so Luna could be worried about the taunt. That would be the only thing that keeps the throne alive, if you force Luna to hit you. And even on that sense, the glaze would still bounce. I strongly believe so, even if you're taunted. And this could be thrown. But they didn't decide to go all in. Beastcoast. Whisper is still top.
Oscar going in, seeing the damage from Whisper. Time-lapse is back. Oscar is just trying to keep him occupied. And Whisper being a nuisance for the most part. It's just juking his way all the way around. They're going to go for the finish here as well. The toss coming in. Parker gets broken by K1. Parker pops BKB. He's going to leap in, gets the taunt. Is going to be able to kill off K1's first life. The second one's the problem. They're going to turn their attention. Lone is going to get cursed up. No buyback available for 700 gold. Parker's trying to finish it up, but K1 comes in with the heavy damage and the GG because they got the back door.
With the Weaver, no, they had the catapult hitting all the time, and Weaver was kiting the Razor.
He was still kiting the Razor the entire time. I looked away because there was a big fight happening. And
I was looking at it. That's why I just say GG while you were still casting